Hi, I'm Chris. This is Chris Collect, and in this video, I'm going to be taking you through the beginnings of my own creation mock of. This is a first draft of a city building for New York for using some sets that have come out recently in the Marvel line, including the Miles Morales Into the Spider-Verse convenience store with the police car, as well as the Daily Bugle. Daily Bugle? The Daily Bugle modular set that goes along with these, and the Peter Parker's apartment. So what I've done is I built this for a LEGO user group event at the opening of a new LEGO store here in Southern California. I had this on display. I built it on a 48 by 48 base plate. Used some of the LEGO road pieces. Here you can see I've got crosswalks. This is an original piece from it, from the set. And what I wanted to kind of create was, here I've got a manhole cover, which is kind of cool. I wanted to create a sort of New York city block, like a corner where you've got the deli grocery store down, you got an apartment above, you've got the stairs to the apartment, you've got like a little shop over here, you've got another apartment up here. Those are backwards, which is something I'm going to fix when I rebuild it. So yeah, I basically took the Peter Parker's apartment, the jewelry store, 1964, which is the beginning of the what we know now as Marvel Comics. I've got a little security camera here from the jewelry store. You can see I built a little story into this as the the shop's been broken into. The cop's here. He's got a donut because whatever. He's a cop. He's just here. He's getting a donut and he's talking to the construction guy who's here to kind of help put it back together. The other cop over here, she's the one that gets the work done. She's got the pad, getting the full report. Got the construction guy here. He's like, all right, I'm going to put this back together. The window's all broken out. There's crime tape up around it. It's kind of a fun little scene there. For this side, I have the, again, I'm missing some, I got the glass going the wrong way there. This is not going to stay this way. It's going to get completely rebuilt into something else. But still have the ice machine out the front, the ATM sign. This stack of Daily Bugle newspapers is from the Daily Bugle set. So that's there on the front. Inside is the convenience store. This is two sets that have been doubled up. So I've got two sets worth of stuff inside. I'm not going to open it up and show you because it's all hooked together and hard to show. But I just wanted to get this out there to show what I've been working on as far as building, and what the story is going to be. Is that this is, let's go around the back side. Here's a door that goes into, there's Aunt May. She's sneaking in the back there because there's actually stuff inside there, but you can't open the door because it's locked. What's going on in there? And then a dumpster here. Fire escape, air conditioner, which is an idea I took from this set. Around this side, this is the part that really stumped me, which is where I had to show the balcony from Spider-Man's apartment, Peter Parker's apartment. So it's got Mary Jane from that set, the address there. Nothing lines up really well. It's like, here's the stairs that come up from the front. So you got stairs that go, door that goes inside on both sides. Peter's here. He's like, hey, I got a pizza. She's like, you idiot. You're holding it sideways. The toppings are going to be messed up. She's like, do you know nothing? Here's the back door to the jewelry store. This is a back door that goes into somewhere. I forget what I was doing with this. Let's see if I can get it open. That's kind of a little storage space in there that's underneath the stairs, and I just put a door there as though it's like a, I don't know, like a storage area for the owner of the building to come out and keep his, repair stuff. Then on the side, I did use some of these 16 by 16 art plates to build this up. This is what I'm going to be using for the majority of my Mills plates in my city, is the 16 by 16 art plates, because they are 1 brick and 1 plate high. So that gets you a good, you can see right here, that gets you a good, when you're using a base plate, that gets you in the road plates, that gets you a good base for going up against the new road plates. Because then all you have to do is just add a couple pieces here to bring it up to, for a curb, to bring it up to street height. So that's what I'm going to be doing there. And then here you can see on the front, I've got a little air conditioner for Peter Parker's apartment. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, the idea for this story is that where I was originally building was that the deli convenience store was going to be Mrs. Chin's store, and it will be in my city. Mrs. Chin's convenience store from the Venom movies. And then here you can see movie Venom. This is the one from the Daily Bugle set. But this is Venom and Eddie Brock, and they live upstairs above Mrs. Chin's convenience store. There you can see they've got a live chicken in their apartment. I've got the police car here, kind of tagged down with a brick here, or a couple. Is that a brick? That's a couple plates, just to hold it on, because when I had it on display, I didn't want the car to go running off. So yeah, that's just a quick and dirty look at something I'm building for my city. That will be done eventually. I like these architectural details. This is just a kind of a work in progress, test bed, beta version. I like these architectural pieces. I like using these Palisades bricks as an architectural piece with the 1x1 round modified bricks. This is a great skylight piece up here that's from the original build. This is from the original build as well, where it's a drop-in, supposed to drop into Miles Morales' apartment, but I took it off there. Or is it drop into? Yeah, it drops into Miles. But it's just a test bed to work on, as you may have seen in my Holiday Main Street modularization video MOC. I'm trying to build on the 16 by 16, 16 by 32 grid. So I'm trying to play with that to fit it into this is a 32 by 32 here, because I've got the 16 by 16 street. So I'm trying to fit things in to make it so that there's the convenience store here, but then you also need stairs to go up to the apartments. So I was trying to work that in, and also keep the the jewelry store, and have enough room in the apartments to make those actually apartments. There's a bathroom in the back. There's not much in this one because I just left what was in there. I was also working on techniques for a fire escape, which I really like here. This is using bars and connectors and clips, and then a ladder piece, and then the 1x1 stud, or 1x1 brick with the stud on the side here to hold it up. This took a lot more work than I really wanted it to, but I've just been working on techniques with this, and trying to figure it out, how I'm going to build things. This was obviously built separate from, this is the staircase, and then I was like, I need to put the staircase on. I didn't have the right pieces to make it work. But the roof goes all the way across, working on the roof here. Actually, I can probably take the top off here, if I can do this without breaking it. So here's the roof. It's got this, which is like a condenser or something. This is an exhaust for the kitchen that's down below. This is my current sig fig. It's me with glasses and a beard, and a cat mug because I love cats. Is that a cat? No, it's a hot chocolate mug. What am I thinking? They don't have a cat mug that I'm aware of. Or or they do, but I don't have it. That's a hot chocolate mug, hoodie, t-shirt underneath, jeans. That's me. That's the roof. You can see I'm kind of playing with it there. Here, let me go ahead and take this top piece off and I can show you real quick, because this is the real custom part. Inside here, I've built, raise that up so I can get this down here. I built some of the pieces from the Miles Morales set, some from the Peter Parker's apartment. I've got you can see here on this side, I've got like the inside of the air conditioner. Those kinds of details for me aren't important. He's got his computer where he's working on, Eddie's working on his story about whatever. There's some storage here on this side for the kitchen. There's the sink. And here's the storage on this side. The sink, the chicken, the stove. He's got a TV and a controller. I was working with fitting in a bathroom, which is not the best. There's a lot crammed in here. This is a messy New York style bathroom where the toilet is literally next to the shower, literally across from the sink. It's a very, very tight space and a door going in and out. So I was working on some techniques there to build that up. The tiling didn't come out right because I was trying to get it to work on the sides there. That wasn't working out right. There is the door that goes inside that kind of, I apologize for the lighting here. I'm still working out my studio stuff. But you can see there's the door that goes inside. It comes up from the staircase here that comes up from the middle. And then this goes back on. There is a back room on this, which I was trying to work out as well. Over here on this side, this roof is very chunky. It's hollow, it's thick. I don't like it, but like I said, it was a work in progress. It was a test bed. I do like this with the drain there. It's a test for what I was going to be doing eventually. And then, let's see if I can get this off. Yeah, here we go. So here inside we've got Peter Parker's apartment, which is all the stuff from Peter's apartment. There's a sink. There's his computer and his microscope and his camera. He's got his fold down bed, which I just knocked off, but it's the fold down bed from that set, which works kind of well. It needs to be integrated into the wall, but I didn't want to put it in the wall. So that kind of sits there, comes down. So yeah, I need to do some work on this to make it a little bit better. But again, I was using the parts mostly from this set to work on it. And then this is really chunky because then I've also got this here, which has this has part of the roof for the jewelry store down below, but then also it's just not put together very well. So I'm going to be working more on that and redesigning all of this to work in what will eventually be my Lego City. So yeah, there you go. That's a little bit of my Lego stuff. I hope you enjoyed this look at one of my MOCs. This is going to, like I said, this is all going to become completely different stuff. The Venom's apartment over Mrs. Chin's is still going to stay the same, but like this side's not going to stay the same. There's that. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you stick around for the next one.